Hi, I'm Jan Hine from Presentime, and I welcome you to my live event. I wish you well. If your week has been anything like mine, you probably are feeling a lot of the energies that are coming in from all sources. But mainly, I like to think of it coming from the sunshine and all of the energies that are coming through that sun. They are so powerful. They always have been, and they're even more powerful now. So let's take a moment and set the stage for today. Today we will be releasing a massive amount of who we think we are. We're getting very close to the point of where you will understand the feeling, the sensing, rather than thinking about, and contented, embodied enlightenment. It's a strange place to be, and yet it's an amazing, beautiful place to be because you are just in beingness. Sounds strange. Hopefully today we'll have a little more clarity about it. So let's breathe in all the light, love, peace that we can hold and achieve balance through your chakra system, your bodily systems, all of them, skeletal, muscular, every cell and level of your DNA. Achieve balance. When you exhale, exhale light, healing, harmony, and you share the balance. Breathe it in and exhale according to your bodily rhythm. Breathe in light, love, peace, achieve balance throughout all of your systems. Exhale light, healing, harmony, share balance with humanity. The entire planet will receive this. This is a planetary event today. Breathe in light, love, peace, achieve balance. Exhale light, healing, harmony, and share balance. Balance, balance, balance within becomes balance, balance, and more balance without. Blessed be. I mentioned that we were going to be doing a massive releasing today, and this is basically a release on who you think you are. The optimum word in this entire release is the thinking process. We need to release what we think. And today, it's release who you think you are. At first, I thought I was going to be sharing with you what you think you know because of all of the chaos that is going on our planet now. And it would be kind of also a planetary release. And that, of course, divine inspiration comes in and says, release who you think you are, and the rest will become balanced. I thought, well, that sounds simple. So let's see what type of message came in today. Breathe deeply, breathe deeply, and set yourself in a place, very safe place, where you are connected with the planet so deeply you feel you can go to the center of the planet, to the diamond core energy, to the crystalline caves, to the basic center of what you feel is your center of the planet. Go as deep as you can, set your roots as deep as you can from all of your energy systems that we just balanced and put into place for you. And we're going to also connect with the highest source of energy you are comfortable with reaching. The Trinity energy is abounding. It's highest of consciousness, highest of master, and highest of unity consciousness. Connect with those energies, and that is your Trinity. In the Christian religion and in so many of the other religions, they all have a higher source. If you're uncomfortable with any of these terms, just use the word universe. It's all about the cosmic energy of the universe. Cosmic energy of the universe is through our scientific community. And it agrees. It's there. It's there to tap into and to use the energy as we become more and more evolved into light. Breathe deeply and just relax for a moment. As I said, we're going to release what you think, who, I'm sorry, who you think you are. It doesn't matter if you are a man, woman, or child. This is for all men, women, and children. Imagine, sense, visualize, or at this moment, think about who you think you are at this moment. Breathe deeply, very deeply. In, out, and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are a victim or a victor. Breathe deeply, very deeply, and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are ill or well at this moment. Breathe deeply and release. Now think about what the best version of who you think you are. How would it feel, sense, or be for you? Breathe deeply and release. Again, imagine, sense, visualize, or think about who you think you are at this moment. Breathe deeply and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are a victim or a victor. Breathe deeply and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are ill or well at this moment. Breathe deeply and release. Now, think about what the best version of who you think you are. How would it feel, sense, look, or be? Breathe deeply and release. One more time. Imagine, sense, visualize, or think about who you are at this moment. Breathe deeply and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are a victim or a victor. Breathe deeply into your core and release. It doesn't matter if you think you are ill or well at this moment. Breathe deeply into your core and release. Now think about, what would the best version of who you think you are? How would it look? How would it feel, sense, or just be? Breathe deeply into your core and release. Breathe deeply into your core and bring into your unique being more light. Breathe deeply and bring into your unique being more light. Breathe in more light. Breathe in more light. Now, say or repeat to yourself, I exist. I am that I am. I am. And say, I exist, and peace and comfort exists within. Take a deep breath and allow. You can put a heart sign in front of your heart to help you feel what is there. I exist, and peace and comfort exists within me. Take a deep breath and allow. I exist, and peace and comfort exists within me. Take a deep breath and allow. Take a deep breath and relax into your existence and your unique I am in this moment of now. Take another deep breath and relax into your existence and your unique I am in this moment of now. Let it be so, and so it is. Blessed be, and virtual hugs. Take a moment and feel into what we have just done as we took a moment to breathe in light, to achieve balance, and exhaled light, to share balance with all humanity. Take a moment, feel the extent, feel the energy flowing throughout the planet. It is you, it is me, it is all of us together in our own unique inner presence of existence. Blessed be. I'd like to share with you a quick reading from my book. I have been doing a lot of reading this past week, finding different ways, different inspirations, and ways to kind of talk even to myself about what has happened over the past 70 years of my life. What has happened? It's been an up and down, in and out, around and about way. And I decided to put it in this book called Energy and Motion Expanding with DNA Releasing. And the releasing that we just did today has a lot to do with how your DNA feels compelled, in a way, to unfold and accept more light so that you too may become more light. And we are in the about in the chapter in our book where I start when I mentioned it a little bit more about contented enlightenment. And this, of course, was back in 2011. So it's been a few years since I've written about what it felt like to me then. And so I would like to kind of share this chapter with you. It's called Passion. Contented enlightenment is contagious. My awareness of those around me brought exciting results. People were smiling at me as though they knew me. Tiny babies would look at me and giggle with delight. I'd never had that effect on babies before, other than my own, of course. Then I realized that they were reacting differently to me because I had opened my heart and I had a deep compassion flowing from me. People can actually feel that in another person. I felt so fortunate to be able to know what that was like. But I knew and understood that I could not change the journey for anyone else. It was so difficult for me to keep my enthusiasm in check. But I knew many were not ready to hear what I had to say. It might even cause some people to be afraid of what I was saying, even if I assured them that my discovery was for myself at the time. I knew that they had to find out for themselves, just as I did. In fact, I can remember when I was a teen telling my parents that I had to find out about life for myself. You might remember saying something like that to someone too. I don't even remember what the situation was, but I distinctly remember those words. On a side note, they didn't go over very well. I was raised in the 50s. Does that explain a little bit? And still, I found myself time and time again wishing there were ways to get through to others about how I felt about life now and living. I wanted everybody to know how my changes had affected me in such significant ways and to be able to experience these wonderful changes for themselves. Then I could discover I could share my stories with my friends and family, those who might be ready to hear what I had to say. I was grateful for my writing because it had become an avenue to reach others, but it could not reach everyone. That was the main reason I continued to expand the energies I felt through meditation and trusted the energy of love and compassion would reach where they were needed the most. That was my passion at the time, to allow love and compassion to flow through me and out to all who were in need, whether they were in my close circle of family and friends or on the other side of the world. I believe that there were no boundaries for energy, and everything is connected through energy and motion. My passion has become an ongoing act of kindness in the form of empowerment to others so that they can find their passion too. The poem Passion is a simple little no-nonsense lyric about my feelings at the time. This reflected the releasing of DNA layer 8, wisdom and responsibility, the Lemurian layers. It was my knowing that I wanted to be heard, but also wondering if I had anything new to say. I did not know that I would have to take responsibility for what I was saying and doing. I did know that. I did know that I would have to take responsibility for what I was saying and doing. That was overwhelming at first. I had to learn to ride the waves of what was happening in the present to find where I wanted to go in the future. I definitely knew I wanted to make choices that reflected my soul's desire and to use discretion with all my choices and experiences. On a side note, that's when then years went by when I finally discovered that my soul's desire and my belief in God's desire became one and the same. That changed me forever. The poem Passion. This was how I was feeling at the moment. And these are the lyrics that kept coming back and forth to me all the time. So I was inspired to write them down. It's, as I said, it's called Passion. I feel the safe space around me. I feel the safe space within me. I can create with intent and emotion. This is my universal expression. This is my vision. This is my heart song. This is my joy. This is my emotion. Hear me roar. This is my passion. It is me breathing yes. I am here to share. On a side note, it is breathing, it is me breathing yes to myself as well. I am here to share. Thank you for listening to that. It was fun to write, as usual. So I had a great time writing my book, and I hope, if nothing else, you hearing a little bit from my book can inspire you to take notes on what's been happening to you throughout the years. And sometimes all we need to do is have a little reminder of what did I jog down when I was going through all the good and the bad and the ugly things that were happening to me throughout the years. And once you get to that point, you go back and you look at them and you think, wow, maybe, just maybe, I can make a book for myself. It would be beautiful if it would help you understand where you came from, where you've been, and how you handled each experience. Because I've learned over the decades that when you are releasing your experiences and your beliefs and everything that you think you are and who you think you are, it's layers and layers and layers of all of it. It's decades of layers. So it takes a while. And that's what I teach in my practice. And if you're interested in any of the work that goes on where I have my practice at Prismscapes uh, Gems and Healing Center, go to prismscapes.com. Check out all of the practitioners, what they have to offer. Some are doing services in the office, some are doing them online. We can make whatever you need at this moment in this chaotic world. We can help you find peace and comfort within yourself. It's very important to don't focus on what's going on outside of you. You'll feel a lot better. Take my word for it. That's a difficult sentence to say. Go within and just observe what's going on in the world and bless them all for their journey. Blessed be in so many ways. Just know, just understand, all is well in all creation. Think on the cosmic level. Yeah. And all is well within your creation, within you. See you in 2 weeks. Bye for now. Hugs.